Well, welcome back. Joining us this morning for Books Over Breakfast is Lynda Engler. She's the author of The Forgotten Isle. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So this book is about the legendary ruler of Britain, Arthur, before he was king. Why did you choose King Arthur?
I've always been fascinated by Arthurian legends and Arthurian romance. As far back as college, I took that as my English class. And we don't know that much about King Arthur when he was a child. We all know about how he united the warring tribes of the British Isles when he was older, but don't really know that much about him as a child, other than the sword and the stone legend. And I just thought it would be fascinating to write a story about when he was 12, about an event that could have happened in his life. And I just chose the fantasy realm because it most interested me.
So how do you go about researching something like that?
It's very difficult to research it, something that happened 3,000 years ago. There's not a lot of written history, and the story takes place. King Arthur is from roughly 500 AD, but he time travels back to 2200 BC, and there aren't written records from back then. So we don't know what they wore, what games the children play. We don't know what they learned in school, if they even went to school. So it lets you be imaginative and creative.
So it's not all true, we should say.
No.
So do you have a specific audience in mind for this book?
I do. It's written for 4th grade through middle school, maybe even a little bit higher depending on the reading level. The concepts in it appeal to a lot of different age groups because Arthur is given a task. He is asked to be a hero. He's sent back in time unbeknownst to him. He didn't ask to be there, and he's asked to be a hero. He's asked to do something that he's never even thought of, to save this little village from an invading force of monsters. And he has no clue what to do, but he's very smart, and he figures it out. And he can say, no, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
But he would never think of doing that. His sense of honor would never allow that. And those kind of concepts are interesting to all children of all ages.
And there's a lesson behind it, it sounds like.
There is.
So what was the hardest part in writing this book?
I guess researching it would have been the hardest part. And putting it together, once the ideas came together, it was pretty easy. My son was 12 at the time, and Colin helped me a lot with the ideas. And one of the story plot lines is the demon of the underworld, and Colin came up with that, so credit where credit is due.
What did he think of the book?
He loved it. He was one of my earliest editors at the age of 12, not for grammar.
And where can people find this book?
The book is available on Amazon, of course, in both paperback and Kindle edition. It's also available locally at Bear Pond Books in both Stowe and Montpelier, Ebenezer Books in Johnson, and Phoenix Books in Essex.
Well, Lynda Engler, the author of The Forgotten Isle, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Kagan?
All right, thanks, Gina. Dave, it sounds like it's going to be a messy day out there.
Yeah, messy, tricky travel today. We'll have some snow showers today, especially this afternoon and evening, maybe 1 to 3 inches accumulation, a bit more in the mountains. Highs in the mid-30s to low 40s early, but temperatures plunging into the teens this afternoon. That means everything is going to be freezing up outside. There could be black ice. Lows tonight, very cold, 5 above to 5 below. Mostly sunny on Thursday. Over the weekend, a chance for showers and snow showers.
All right, and we'll be closely following the storm throughout the day. Make sure to tune in tonight, beginning with the Channel 3 News at 5. With that, have a great day, everyone.
So long.